Top of the morning to you from the top of the world. Honnisvag, Norway. About as far north as one's ever likely to get. If you have a job on an icebreaker or in the military, trying to find a way across the Arctic, we are well above every other place in Scandinavia. We are north of the northernmost part of Alaska at Prudhoe Bay. I'll try to see if I can find out what the highest latitude is, but we are up here. And there's other people up here, brave souls that venture out into some of the most beautiful, clean, pristine landscape you could hope for. And we're about to spend the day looking at this cute little place in what, like so many other places, gets called the middle of nowhere. But it's really just right here. Amazing. In fact, here are a few of those hardy souls now. In a landscape that is largely industry, with some houses for those hardy souls. Snow that is finally melted off, at least the lower parts of these mountains, because it's, let's call it summer, and all of that snow will be back, and these hardy souls will once again be basically snowbound, but still able to function out here. Some folks are just straight up amazing. There is more to it. If you look way over here, you can see there's more to the town. I'll try to get as much footage as I can. I'm just fascinated that there's anything approaching this size at this latitude. All right, I was given instructions for how to get around town, and if you come from this side of town and go to either this one, hey, or that one, I was instructed to go around the roundabout, which I was told was very small, and that is it. That's somebody's donut truck. That's how you say donut in Norwegian. And this is art, right here in beautiful downtown Honnisvag. What's up, man? If you lived here, you would be home now. And for baked goods and coffee, it's Honey Bakes here in Honnisvag. For alcohol, anything hard other than beer, there's a monopoly. So that basically is saying as much. There's a monopoly on wine and on, you guys won't, why are you pointing your camera at me? There's a monopoly on it. In fact, there's customer parking for the wine monopoly. In addition to art, there is a little art museum. That is this spot right here. See if I can get that a little bit better. There we go. Honnisvag. Here's a little sea urchin I found. There's a bunch of them here along the coast. Interesting to know there's this kind of sea life this far north. Way out here, you can see where he came from. There's all this seaweed, and the tide would have brought all of that up here. This beautiful coastline. Along with some clean energy, a lot of geothermal in this part of the world. So they've got a car charging station, even in this remote outpost. And it's just nice to know that people are concerned to keep all this clean, even though there's almost no people by comparison to mess it up. Go up the hill a ways, find this beautiful old church. Kids playing at the school next door. It's pretty much an uphill climb. You start at the coast, which is where they keep the water, and you make your way up here, and by up here I mean nowhere even near the top. Some kids having some fun in the snow, what's left of it. All right. Then former residents of this outpost. A relatively decent sized graveyard. This is not nearly as small as I would expect for something that's for a place that's so remote. There's actually quite a few folks at rest, so to speak, here. And they've got, one must admit, a terrific view. Could they but see, that would lie out ahead of them. this point it becomes covered in snow and ice. So given the footwear I have, I'm turning around, but in doing that, you get a vantage point like this. You get to see all this beautiful stuff, including that ship down there, which is just going around Norway. It was originally started 130 years ago to deliver mail, and now it takes passengers as well. So I've heard nothing but great things. The Hurtigruten or something like that. So if you're looking for just a trip around Norway, that might be the way to go.